I'm doing laundry right now. I haven't done it in a while. 2 weeks for this is my third time doing laundry. I just have a lot of clothes. That's what's going on. So many clothes that I have to all 3 of those washers right now. All my clothes. Fucking, I own all the territory of washers. And I still need to do one more batch of colors. I'm still confused on how a lot of it works. I accidentally put a fabric softener thing for the dryer into one of the washers, and I couldn't really get it back out, so I hope it's doing alright. Well, that's life. Colors and whites, I don't even know. I'm black and white, dude. Dude, come on, I'm black and white. I'm monochrome. I don't know, when my stripes can be whites or colors. Get my friends to help me. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm also working on my voice midterm, which is kind of going alright. So basically, it's a project. Building vocabulary midterm for beginning voice. There's a separation between those two. Below are terms or concepts that have been / will be the foundation on which you build your vocal and thereby acting technique. Below is a list of some of the most essential of these terms. Acting teachers, directors, and coaches will often use these terms as a direction to help your performances, to get you to do something. Your task is to figure out what each term means to you in all caps and your body in more caps. For each term, you will write a definition and also 2 separate journals. Only one journal for the last 2, see below. So basically, I need to first explain what the definitions I've been given mean to me, and this will be my version of a dictionary definition of the term. I must clearly, specifically describe your understanding of the term and all that stuff. And so once I have the definitions of all these terms, then I write a journal, a page-long journal entry for when I successfully felt it, did it, embodied it, and when I unsuccessfully did it. So this is due Thursday. I'm kind of alright. I've been working on the first term. The first term is in your mind, body. In her definition, Melissa, my teacher, is a sensitivity and awareness of the body's experience in each given moment that lacks judgment and distractions of thought. Successful use will require true and present, acute, albeit compassionate levels of honesty with yourself. The answers in the physical thoughts become less relevant. So, I spent 30 minutes just poop, and I have a lot of notes from class and all that stuff. These are my class notes or stuff like that. And so my definition for that, after 30 minutes, my definition of in the mind body is the recognition of yourself in relation to your internal stimuli. This is the first step of defining moment with existence, the base level of perception before comprehension. And I feel pretty good about that. I really do feel pretty good about that. But that kind of took me longer than I wish it did. And I have 6 other, I have 5 other terms I need to define and then do. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm working on the midterm. My weekend was really nice. As you saw, my last video was about a lot of cool stuff happened this weekend. So I got Pokemon, awesome, and Christopher Durang did a lot of guest workshops here at Texas State, and that was really cool. Really interesting guy. He talked about his writing style, which I found really interesting, and did mock auditions and other workshops and stuff like that. So it was really nice. I didn't go to all of them. People kind of give me shit for that, but I was really tired sometimes, and Pokemon. Sorry. So I'm doing a lot of that. I've been kind of struggling. I guess, with friend groups. Like, not, like, that makes it sound like I'm having troubles with people here, but, like, I'm not necessarily. Like, I'm having troubles in the sense that I'm not necessarily feeling like I'm fitting in anywhere, or like a place that I really want to be. I have my friends. I have a lot of friends here, and maybe it's because you guys teased me, but like, I don't feel like I have that like close knit group of friends that like I really fit in well with. I'm saying the exact same words. I'm sorry, but it's like the last, I don't know, recently every single time I'd like go out and hang out with people, it's just like me either driving and not saying a word, or eating and not saying a word. I'll just like sit there, eat, and just like watch them make their own jokes and talk about their own stuff and go on random rants about all this stuff. And I don't know. I'm not really fitting into any of it. Like, Nick, what about, like, your friends that you've told us about? So, like, and this is, like, I don't think they're ever going to watch this, but if you guys do, like, calm down. I've already told you to calm down, so don't think about it. But, like, what basically happened is I kind of established friend groups, or like I became friends with people before I actually got to know them. And that makes it sound like, oh no, now I'm with these like really terrible fucking people. Like, no, not at all. But I'm not with like the people that like I would, you know, like back in Houston, be hanging out with regularly, like having my other friends. I don't know. It's really hard to say this without sounding weird or harsh or something like that. So, like, I don't know, I've been dealing with that. I want to find ways of getting out there. It's weird, like, I feel like that social, like, part of college where you find your, like, classmate, like, friend area, where it's, like, my BFA actors. And, like, your dorm building area, which is, like, my friends, like, literally right over there, across the hall. And, you know, like, the close friends that you're always with doing stuff. And, like, I have those people. But, like, I don't necessarily feel like I fit in with any of them. And I just kind of wonder where do I go now? And like what the answers I get are like, oh, clubs, you know, like for clubs or organizations. I want to find, you know, people that are like spontaneous. Like you're like the definitions I've been looking for in like friend groups. One, they need, you know, they need to get how I work, and that sounds really pretentious also, but like my way of dealing with stuff, my comprehension of like conflicts and logic. You can never use the word logic without sounding like a douchebag. One of the washing machines is unbalanced, and so it's tipping like a bitch. It's the one there. That one. It was tipping like crazy. Okay, no, it didn't. Like really like passionate about like really cool stuff. Like passionate about stuff that I think is cool, and really confident in themselves and what they know, and stuff like that. And it's going again. I don't know. Like it once again, it sounds douchey to say I'm not finding that, but I guess I'm just not where I'm at with it. Like I don't have a friend group with it. I don't know. Like with you guys, I don't know. You guys fulfill those really easily, you know. You got the passion with the stuff you do, and you could tell me things I didn't know about it, and you know, and you could always fulfill me in on all these theater people and all that stuff, and God knows that you guys are both crazy talented, and Katie fucking super intelligent about like, you know, what those videos I have of you just like ranting about history or anything like that, and like totally like, you know, unironically interested in all of these things, and it's like really cool, and they think it's cool and stuff like that. But also at the same time, like, you know, spontaneous and out there and adventurous, and not this weird normality that's a thing. You know, there's that group of people where they're like, oh, me and my friends, I'm sorry, we're so weird, like, we're so random, I'm sorry, this is a weird thing me and my friends do. But, like, they're not weird in the slightest bit. And, I don't know. There's this one person, I was once walking to the library with, like, my entire dorm building, because we were going to, like, some meet professors thing. And I was, like, climbing on all the gates and, like, jumping on columns. My normal routine, and like, I stopped, and I was like, I looked at them, and they were like, and I was like, and they were like, and I was like, whoa, like, that's the reaction I want, that's the spontaneity, and, like, the confidence and not caring about, like, being wacky, whatever, or stuff like that. But I just had to go to class or whatever that thing was, and, like, I think about them a lot. I'm like, oh, that one person, like, they could have been really cool. I don't know. That's what I've been kind of dealing with. It's like, I'm not dealing with it. It's just been like through my mind. But it's like, it's been more evident when like more and more occasions of me just like with a group of friends, and I just like don't say a word, or like I don't partake in any conversations. Don't think anything's funny or anything like that. It's weird how much humor has to bind a group, you know? And I have a desensitized, high standard of humor. It sounds pretentious, I'm sorry, but, you know. You can't just throw out, like, pop culture or, like, internet media references. I hate that. I hate the internet outside the internet. I think pop culture is lazy. I don't know. And it's 3:48 right now. I'm noticing my uploads are kind of like the night of my day. Sorry, I don't think you guys think it's a big deal, I'll stop. But that's what's been going on. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to my stuff. My laundry should be done soon. Well, washing it. And I'll dry it, because I know how to do that now. And next term I'm defining is awareness/mindfulness. A connection to the sensations and the responsiveness of the physical self in relation to movement, stance, or response to environmental stimuli. Physical transitions are often related to these terms. So that's my next one. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I miss you guys. And yeah. I totally also just oh, gross. I totally also just realized I'm very unkept. Sorry. I also totally just realized how unkept my face is. I'm so sorry, Hattie. I know that bothers you so much. But I'm lazy and I'm in college. That means my facial hair thrives and prospers, and my hair in general. It's getting long. I haven't gotten a haircut in a while. Like, look at that. I don't know what to do. You know how bad I am with deciding haircuts. Shave this only. Keep all this, right? That'd be great. Alright.